In today's episode, I'm sharing a checklist that coaches and course creators just like you are using to get a high ROI using Facebook ads. So I'll show you the exact systems and tools that you need to be able to get the best ROI on your campaign and not waste any money. So with that said, let's dive into it. Cool guys, so this is the ultimate Facebook ads checklist for coaches and course creators. So in this document, I'm outlining a whole checklist that you can use to help scale your business. So let's dive right into it. So the number one thing that you need as a coach or course creator or any type of high ticket or low ticket info product is a proven offer. So this is a number one thing we usually start off with for any new client that we bring on as we take a look at the offer, and that's usually our starting point is the offer. And one of the best resources for dialing in your offer is going through the $100 million offers book. They even have their own workbook for the building your own irresistible offer, right? So it needs to be irresistible to your target audience. You also have to get clear on who your target audience is. There's a lot of these coaches that I see online or people who run a successful business that want to get into coaching. The biggest issue I see is they try to go too broad. They say, I'm just going to be a business coach. I'm just going to help people scale their business. The issue with that is it's not broad. You can't really call yourself an expert business person. And even in the book, $100 Million Offers, Alex Hormozi says the riches are in the niches. The more you're seen as an expert in a specific niche, the more you can charge. And he gives examples in the book. For example, let's just say you're a real estate agent, right? So you're a real estate agent. It's pretty broad. Well, what if you're a luxury real estate agent? You're very niche. You're very specific. You have a specific target audience. You're more likely to charge more because you're an expert in the luxury real estate market. Or let's just say you're an expert in the Beverly Hills market. So then you can charge more because you're an expert and you have specialized knowledge. So that is super important. Just getting very clear on your target audience. Your offer has to be irresistible, and it has to be irresistible to a cold audience. That's also really important. A lot of the times you'll launch an offer, it goes to your warm audience. They already trust you. They already know you. But for it to be super scalable, it has to be irresistible to a cold audience. So you can run Facebook ads to a cold audience and be able to scale that way. So don't just assume what they want. Test it out organically first. So if let's just say you have an offer, even if you haven't ran ads before, test it out organically. Post a story, test it out with your warm audience. And that's gonna tell you if your offer is really good. If it's not converting without ads, it won't convert with ads either. If it's not converting without ads, it won't convert with ads either, right? So if you have an offer, you're pitching it to your warm audience and they're not buying, it probably won't work on a cold audience for people who don't know you, right? So that's super crucial. Checklist item number 2, install 𝗖रहेos. So this is a little bit more advanced, but if you really want to scale your ads, you need a software like 𝗖रहेos that makes it easy for you to set up attribution for your ads the right way. So you need a way to track your marketing efforts and see what's working. What you don't track won't grow. 𝗖रहेos is an advanced tracking tool that actually leverages AI, and it gives you detailed insights into which ads are driving conversions. So when you run ads, you want to know, basic terminology such as ROAS, ROI, CTR, CPL, CPA. You want to start learning these terms and learning what KPIs are in your industry or for your offer. So for example, if we have a KPI of a cost per lead, a CPL of $20, and maybe a CPA, cost per acquisition, of $250, you're going to be able to track all of that within 𝗖रहेos. So this allows you to scale what works and avoid wasting money on underperforming ads. So 𝗖रहेos, I love 𝗖रहेos, awesome tool. So you definitely want to use 𝗖रहेos. It's a little bit pricey. I believe it starts at $300 a month and it goes up the more revenue you make, but it's definitely worth it, especially if you want to scale your ads. Checklist number 3 is a solid CRM like GoHighLevel. We actually specialize in GoHighLevel. I love GoHighLevel. Big GoHighLevel fanboy. So once you start attracting these leads, you need a system to manage them. So GoHighLevel is a CRM that it works for a lot of different businesses, but it works really well for coaches and course creators. You can set up your funnels within Go High Level. You can set up the automations. You have your sales pipeline. They have some really awesome features now with AI voice agents, AI, booking bots. There's a lot of good stuff on there. You can do call tracking. You can buy a phone number within Go High Level and even text the leads if you wanted to through Go High Level, call the leads through Go High Level. You could scale a sales team with Go High Level. So it's really awesome, and you really need something like this, or I just don't see any other CRM that you'd want to use. I'd just go High Level. It lets you capture leads, manage your pipeline, automate follow-ups, ensure no lead falls through the cracks. The next thing you want to have is a dialed in sales process. This is super important. And one of the biggest issues I see, one of the biggest top issues I see is, let's just say we start running ads for a coach. We start bringing in all the leads. They don't know how to follow up with the leads. They don't have a pitch deck or a sales process. They don't know how to handle objections, understand their pain points. So that's super important. So leads are great, but you need a well-defined sales process to convert them into paying customers. So this involves a structured call script. So setting up your own call script, objection handling strategies, and clear next steps. So you really have to have a dialed in sales process. So you need the marketing and you need the sales. So your call script should focus on identifying the prospect's needs and challenges. That should be one of the first things you focus on the call. Like the first part of the call should be identifying their pain points. Once you identify their pain points, then you can move on to the next step, is basically, pitching your offer on how your offer is going to help their pain points. So you also need to learn how to objection handle. So this is another big thing, because they're going to hit you with the, I need to think about it, or not right now, or, I don't have the funds, or I don't know if this is, you know what I mean? So you want to make sure you know how to handle those objections and anticipate objections. There's always going to be objections, and develop strategies to address them. And then at the end, you really want to set the expectations and set clear next steps on what's going to happen next after they make the purchase. So, once you, onboard, here's what to expect. We're going to do an onboarding call. You're going to get your own client portal. We're going to put you in a Slack channel with a client success manager, etc. Another thing that's pretty useful, if you haven't really, established your own framework for sales or anything, Alex Hormozi has a pretty cool closer framework that he uses for sales. I think it's pretty neat. So the first thing is you clarify their purpose, why they're on the call. You label their problem. So this is the whole thing about understanding their pain points. So you label their problem. So yeah, it seems like you haven't been able to, hit your sales goals because you're not bringing in the quality leads for your business, etc. So overview their past pain. So I know you've tried XYZ in the past and it didn't work out. Cool. So the next thing is sell them the vacation. So once you're able to solve this, you're going to be able to hit your goal of 100K and, live the life that you want. So explain away their concerns, reinforce their decision, and that's the closer framework. I would review that. I think it's super helpful, especially when you're establishing your own sales process. The next thing you want is an optimized booking process. So you want to make it easy for potential clients to schedule calls, use a simple, user-friendly booking system, and ensure your calendar is always up to date. I recommend just using Go High Level. I don't understand when people use Go High Level and then use Calendly. If Go High Level already has a calendar integration, but I would just use Go High Level's calendar. Offer flexible time slots to accommodate different time zone. The other tip here is update the settings on your calendar so people can book 2 weeks in advance. I know Alex Hormozi, one thing he likes is same day or next day. I like to have it at least same day, next day, or the day after that. That's what I like to do. But you want to keep that time frame when people can book calls pretty short, at least maybe 2 days out. You could do same day, next day if possible, but I would definitely do that. I still don't understand why coaches or people that have a sales, booking process, people that have a, sales call process, leave their calendars open for the next 2 weeks. So just doesn't make sense. The other tip is sell on Saturdays and Sundays. I know Alex Hormozi talks about this too. If you can sell Saturday and Sundays, you'll make more money. The next thing is an automated call reminder system. So minimize no-shows by using automated call reminders. Just in general, you want to be at around 60 to 70% on show-up rates. So this is going to help minimize no-shows. So you can send a reminder 24 hours, 1 hour, and 10 minutes before the call. Don't try to make your automated reminder seem like an actual person. I wouldn't do it. I would just make it seem like it's actually automated. I would even have them confirm, sending them a text, say, could you please text me back to confirm? Just can you reply, yes, to confirm that you're gonna make it? And then aside from the automated call reminder, it's actually not a checklist item, but I would also have a manual call reminder where you actually send them a text through your iPhone, so you get that blue text, and actually maybe even send them a video. That's next level stuff. Send them a video saying, hey, I'm really excited to speak with you about XYZ. Let me know if you need anything. So for these reminders, they should definitely be email, SMS for max impact. Checklist item number 7, killer ad creatives and copy. So your ad needs to capture attention. It has to use good copy that resonates with your ideal customer. And you need to focus on highlighting the benefits and transformation your offer provides. That transformation piece is super important because people will buy your product if they know they're going to get a transformation out of it. So if they're making this much, by going through this, they're going to be able to make this much, or they're going to live a healthier life, or they're going to make more money, or they're going to have better relationships, a transformation, they'll buy. So a quick little format for these, like a video script, could be something like this, where you have a quick hook and a call out. So coaches and agencies, a big claim, a promise, guarantee. So for example, we'll place you with the proven salesperson, and if they don't perform within 30 days, you don't pay. So that's your big claim. 3 key results or milestones. We're gonna do X, we're all gonna do Y, and then we're gonna do Z, for all done for you. A big proof and a track record. We've been able to do this with XYZ, and it helped them do XYZ. And if you want this same exact system, click the link below. Something like this, right? Could be your video. And then I would actually make sure these videos are, properly edited, not just thrown in CapCut, add some text. I would invest in having some good edits here. The next checklist item number 8 is audience targeting and retargeting. So this is super important. So target your ads effectively. Start with cold targeting based on interest relevant to your niche. And when you're running these ads, you also want to target different interest groups. Try a broad one. Try A, interest group B, and figure out which interest group, which targeting is the best. And you want to retarget those who engage with your ads but didn't convert. And one way you could do that is retarget the people who opened your form but didn't submit. That's one way you could do it. And this is where the real magic happens. There's this marketing concept, the rule of 7, where you need 7 touch points. That could be maybe they saw your social media, maybe they saw your email, maybe they saw your ad, maybe they saw some type of article, maybe they got a call from you. They have to see you multiple times to be convinced that they're, start building some trust with you. So even when you see your ads have, a higher frequency, that's not always a bad thing, because that just means they're seeing your ad multiple times and they're starting to, in their mind, they're getting accustomed to seeing you, to seeing your offer, so that's really, really good. And that is it. So those are 8 checklist items. There's a lot more that we can go into, but I think these are 8 really crucial ones that can help you scale your own coaching or course offer. So if you can implement all of these things today, it will help you get better results in your ads. So if you like more tips like this for coaches and course creators, make sure to hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for the next one.